I don't know. What happened was I got thrown off. I took a bite of my sandwich this morning and had a big hair in it.
Oh.
And it wasn't mine. So I was so hungry I was going to just act like it didn't bother me, but it did, so I threw it out. And I just got my nice hot breakfast here, and now I'm ready to vomit because I'm trying to eat it so fast.
That's the best diet in the world for me. If I find a hair in food, I can't eat.
Yeah, me neither.
I can't do it. Some people... I know Richard has that insanely grotesque story about eating meatloaf over at Dan the Song Parody Man's house. And
I never heard that one.
You never heard that?
No.
He said that on the air once. Richard was eating meatloaf that Dan the Song Parody Man made. And he found an enormous hair in it.
Yeah, that long hair. He said he kept pulling it out.
The long, like, almost looked like Chinese hair.
One of Dan's long hairs. And I'm almost throwing up right now thinking about it. And then I said, so what'd you do? He goes, oh, I finished it. It was good. I mean, honestly, I'm going to throw up.
Me too.
Like, you know, I mean, that, like...
Speaking of Dan the Song Parody Man, I ran into him the other day. We had a movie screening, and he was sitting there, had the paper out, and he looked at me, and he goes, I'm not doing the crossword puzzle. Can tell everyone I'm looking at the Help Wanted ads.
So he brought the paper to the screening to look at the Help Wanted ad.
Yes. Just so you know, Artie, because I know he owes you money.
You know, the windfall that he was expecting was more of a slight breeze.
Yeah. Here's Richard Christie looking very summerish in his.
Thank you.
And his shorts, and the very white legs with black sneakers and white socks.
It's almost Memorial Day.
And his big Lebowski T-shirt.
What a look. What do you want to say?
I lived with Dan for a month. I was between apartments, and I saw some crazy stuff. I saw one day I come in kind of late at night, and there's Dan sleeping on the couch totally nude. I guess he sleeps in the nude. And his like, wang was hanging over the side of the couch, and he's got a big hairy bush.
Dan has a hairy bush?
And the bathroom looked like it was growing fur because his hair was just everywhere in the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
It was and the drain would never drain because it's full of his hairs.
That look of his with the long hair, I mean, I've had long hair in my life, too. But, I mean, it's really outdated now.
Well, the thing is, Dan doesn't even enjoy his long hair. It's in a ponytail all the time.
Right.
If you have long hair, let it flow, you know?
Well, I think he likes the ponytail look, though, you know. I think he's going for a look. Some chicks...
The funny thing with the ponytail look, you look almost like you have no hair.
I had the same look until Beth gave me the makeover a couple of years ago. And the ponytail pulled the top of my hair back, and I started going bald. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, I knew a kid, my buddy Joey Nelms. I'll never forget this. Real funny writer. He had one of those really thin braided tails, and he was a good-looking guy too. That helped, but. He would, when we go out to bars in New York, he would call it going fishing. Like, inevitably, a hot chick would tug on it, just because she was interested in tugging on it. And he would start talking to her.
Yeah.
It was like having a cute dog with you or something. And he would end up, fucking the chick at least half the time.
As a man with a long ponytail all through college and, nobody ever tugged on my hair, unfortunately. So I guess you do have to be a cute guy, as you say.
Yeah, the good-looking thing helped, I think.
When I was a kid in the 80s, rat tails were popular, where it's just one little piece of hair hanging down, and our principal hated them. So
your principal was right.
I know. Well, one day he walked by this kid that had a rat tail, and I literally saw him pick the kid up off his feet by the rat tail.
That's when principals had real power, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't get sued for doing crap like that. They could really have fun.
Yeah, nobody ever even complained when a principal would do something like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you weren't allowed to. Those were the fun days, being a principal. That's when you went into education and you could really have your way with the children.
I got spanked a few times.
You know why my father...
Did you?
Yeah.
Like...
Spanked?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, pull your pants down?
Taken out by one of my teachers. I was taken out in the hallway. I had to get on all fours and spanked with a paddle.
Oh my.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's elaborate.
Nude?
No, not nude, but I did in our PE class one time. 3 guys were goofing off, and they had to pull their pants, like their buttocks, where their exposed buttocks were down, and get spanked by the gym teacher in front of the whole class.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was funny.
Those were the days when an educator could have fun.
Yeah, principal rules.
That's when you understood why adults went into education.
Do you know why my father got kicked out of high school in the 10th grade? Because he punched his principal in the face. He decked the guy.
Wow.
He was a troubled soul, my old man.
And you completely identify with him, don't you?
I mean, he's my hero.
Yeah.
Cut from the same cloth, I would say.
Might want to separate some of that out and
but you're my hero.
Become your own hero.
But you're my hero, too.
Yeah.
So I have a lot.
I understand.
I have a lot of great role models.
Hey, look. Hey, I meant to ask you something, Richard, as long as I have you here. Richard Christie, everybody. Why wouldn't you tell me you got a record deal? Do you have a band of some sort that's signed with a record label?
Hey, congrats, man.
Thanks.
I read the press release, and I was like, well, gee, why would Richard keep that a secret from me?
Well, it wasn't really official till a few days ago, so...
So why wouldn't you tell us a few days ago?
Oh, I didn't want to, like, jinx it, you know.
Have we been Richard Christie?
No,
you
this
didn't want
is
to
real.
what?
I didn't want to jinx it by, like, going around. And plus, I don't want to, like, act like I'm bragging or anything.
Let's see here. I read the press release. So, famed metal drummer Richard Christie's new band, Charred Walls of the Damned.
Wow.
Well, that's
what
a good name for a metal band.
You want to hear how I got the name?
How old are you again?
What about Budapest Gambit?
How old are you again?
35.
Right. Charred Walls of the Damned. That's so like 15 years old.
It's so cool sounding.
Yeah.
Well, you know...
CWOD.
You better come with something really heavy with that name.
Oh, it is.
Why Charred Walls of the Damned?
Because I can... actually, if Sal's listening, if he can put up the call... you know, the Tradio calls we've been doing for the last couple of weeks?
Yeah.
The Christian radio station. So me and Sal started getting a little cocky and putting in even crazier stuff in his emails. Like I sold a used jizz rag and stuff like that.
Right.
So I guess they started to get wise to us. Mm-hmm. And they scolded us on the air a day or two ago. Yeah, they...
Why didn't I hear that?
Because I just finished editing it.
Okay.
Sal
says GP1 in dark gray.
Okay.
And the name came from them scolding us.
They said Charred Walls of the Damned?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
All right. So everybody knows what Richard's talking about. The guys have been back there calling into Tradio. And a lot of the Tradio is on Christian radio stations. And this is where you can swap and shop stuff. And... they've been selling whacked-out items on the air. All right, let's take a listen to this. So they finally get wise.
Yeah, well, I think maybe somebody called and told them either that we've been playing the calls or that, you know, somebody recognized that one of the things was fake.
What color is it in? Did he say?
Sal's just yelling out, he says dark gray. GP1, dark gray.
Gotta just... hit something here real quick and move on. There was some things that in email, if you have tried to email us a swap shop item, We probably will be calling you to verify the items. We've had some things that were sent in, and
the devil.
And I pray for whoever is thinking that it's funny. And,
everyone.
For anything that we don't want to get into it real big, because you know what?
No.
It just makes me mad.
But I will say this, is if you're listening, God loves you.
Yeah.
Jesus died on the cross for you, and I pray that if you're not saved, then I'd pray that the Lord would save you.
Yeah.
And so we're praying for you. Not in a bad mood or pray any kind of retribution upon you whatsoever, but we are praying that God will save your soul.
Yeah.
And so
it's one way to get people to pray for you.
We are praying for you here in the ministry and many others, and the Lord will.
What a bunch of robots.
Now let's get back to the swap shop. We have one porch monkey. They're feisty.
Definitely save you if you would just call upon His name. He'll change your nature.
Yeah.
He'll make you a new creature.
Amen.
And you can come join us in heaven.
Amen.
Because one day the Lord's going to rapture us out. And there's nothing more than I would like to see is that individual, whoever you are, if you're listening. I'd love to see you sitting beside us there at the marriage supper of the Lamb, saved by God's grace and not in a devil's hell where you'd be putting your nails in the charred walls of the damned. I pray that you don't end there.
Yeah.
I pray that God will save you.
Amen. And that's the prayer that we all have for you.
Yep.
We'll leave it at that.
Yep.
I like that. Now I see charred walls of the dam to kind of get it. Now it's kind of funny. But I like that voice they put on. They're seething. And, you know, they're not saved. They're probably completely flawed human beings. And they, you know... Well, I just want to say that we are praying for you, no kind of retribution, just that Jesus who died on the cross for you is going to come back and get you.
Yeah, he'd rather see you in the charred walls of the dam.
I know. They want to see us burn.
Where you'll be, but you can join us in heaven. You can join us in Fantasyland.
Yeah, you can join us in the slams and the...
Lambs of the God of the Blood.
What was that meal?
Yeah.
It sounded like a good meal with the guide. I guess they picture themselves at a table with the Lord Jesus Christ, and they're going to be up in the sky, and you're going to be down below in the charred walls of the dam.
You know, now that it's happened 2,000 years ago, I'm really appreciative that Jesus died for my sins. But if he said he was going to do that, wouldn't you go, look, don't do that, man. I don't want you to do that.
Don't be such a martyr.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't want you to do that. I'm not for my sins.
But
I like their thought, too. Like what... Well, like, let's imagine they're right, and they're up there in heaven, you're in hell, and you know, some guy says to you, "What are you in hell for? Did you partake in the Holocaust?" No, I made prank phone calls to Tradio. I mean, listen to the logic.
I asked Tradio to sell one jungle bunny.
A rim job.
Should I play an example of what you did in case anyone missed it? Which is the good one, guys? GP1 in...
I think it says more fake items. It's listed as more fake items. Okay. That's the newest one.
I love that you got yelled at.
And welcome back to the second half of Swap Shop on this Friday. Here's a 76 Chevy truck, four-wheel drive, needs some work, make an offer, 5.2.
And this is what your boys need. 2 Australian baby ducks.
Oh, my word.
And 1 exotic jungle bunny imported from Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
The jungle bunny is known to be feisty but can be trained. They're just looking for a loving home for these animals. Call after 2 o'clock.
Now you know why they're idiots and they buy all that religious dogma.
They're so dumb.
They're so dumb, like, you know, and jungle bunny. What would a jungle bunny be?
Really? You feel like shaking them and saying, you're just dumb.
I like they want me to change and become boring like them. I'm having fun. I don't want to change.
You see, at 5...
Yeah, but you're the devil.
8-4.
I know so many moms that would love to have that for Mother's Day.
Yeah, the baby ducks and an exotic jungle bunny. There you have it.
That would be cute, though.
And we have got some folks that have got...
I don't know one person who wants exotic jungle bunnies in their house.
Especially if they're feisty.
I mean, if you know, it's almost, they're so perfect, they say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Oh, my goodness.
I would love those. Oh, yes, those exotic jungle bunnies.
How about for Mom?
For Mom.
For Mom.
Oh, 𝗦𝗵cie sauce. That's what they say. It's all natural.
All natural.
You can find out more. They've got some of this for sale at 5874.
Okay.
And some folks just are willing to share a recipe that they have for blumpkin pie, which is blueberries and pumpkin.
I would have guessed that.
You know, if I had thought about it, it makes sense. Blumpkin.
Blueberry and pumpkin. That sounds good together.
They say it's a fun recipe.
Honey, you don't know how much fun blumpkin can be.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd love to share it with you. You can call Diane at 4524. We got a bathroom faucet set by Golden Shower. The Golden Shower streams warm every time. So I guess that's a kind of a brand. Call and ask for Denise at 5864. Now this, folks, you need to listen to this. I'm kind of reading these as I get to them. I haven't got to preview them. But there is a contractor in the area that's going to be dropping loads of dirt today at the quarry.
How cool is that? Sign me up.
If you need a hefty, fertile load for your garden or your yard, come by.
Oh, wow.
And that's today only.
Free.
Yeah.
All right. Here is a Rim Job brand 18-inch aluminum rim set of 4. Excellent condition. Asking $45 for the 4. Call Rod at 8245. I think we're good to go.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up Swap Shop.
Anytime.
It's okay.
There we go.
We'll see you tomorrow, folks.
So that's why Sal and Richard got yelled at.
I don't know what it says about my maturity, but I will laugh at that every time.
And I got to thank Al Gore for inventing the internet, because it really has helped out the prank calling radio business, because I grew up when I was a young boy in Kansas. We had this same kind of show, but we didn't have the internet to email all these fake items. We'd have to sneak in the middle of the night and drop off, like, pieces of paper with all this crazy stuff.
What about mailing it, Richard?
Well, I didn't want them to have my return address. We'd sneak at like 2 in the morning and drop them off at this radio station.
Yeah, the internet has made it much easier for your business. Mm-hmm. And your business is prankster and devil worshiper.
Kind of just hit something here real quick and move on.
I love that she's yelling at you.
There was some...
I think she's yelling at me, too, because after all,
You spawned.
I laugh at all this. Yeah.
She's yelling at anyone who thinks the call is funny, which is everyone in the world.
Right.
Except them.
Things that... an email, if you have tried to email us a swap shop item... we probably will be calling you to verify the items. We've had some things that were sent in, and
they're not going to do that.
And just
I like that guy who chimes in. The devil.
The devil.
The devil.
The devil.
So, look, they've had to put in a new system to try to catch you.
Satan.
I pray for whoever is thinking that it's funny, and for anything that we don't want to get into it real big, because you know what, it just makes me mad.
But I will say this, is if you're listening, God loves you.
Yeah.
Jesus died on the cross for you. And
You say it so angrily.
And I pray that if you're not saved, then I'd pray that the Lord would save you.
Yeah.
And so we're praying for you. Not
you're a good man. You're the kind of guy I'd like to bang the shit out of.
Yeah.
In a bad mood or pray any kind of retribution upon you whatsoever, but we are praying that God will save your soul.
Yeah.
And so we are praying for you here in the ministry and many others.
Anyway, that chick could be hot. There's no way, right?
Yeah.
Jay and Sal were talking about that. Like, what do those two chicks look like?
The two who read this stuff, but I'm saying this chick who's yelling at you.
Overly religious chicks are hot when they're like 17, 18, 19, but usually the hot ones leave the church.
They get pulled away.
Well,
I guarantee you this broad who's yelling at you weighs 250 minimally.
Well, we cut it out of the call, but one day on the air, they went off for about 15 minutes about how much they love strawberry pie.
Yeah.
Like all the women on the station.
I guarantee that the chick on the radio here, it looks like Greg 𝗦𝗵cie.
And the Lord will definitely save you if you would just call upon His name. He'll change your nature.
Yeah.
He'll make you a new.
Yeah, because she's got kind of a nice voice, but I guarantee you she looks like Newt Gingrich in a dress. You know.
Some people think Rocky Allen has a nice voice.
Right.
Preacher. And you can come join us in heaven.
Amen.
Because one day the Lord's going to rapture us out. And there's nothing more than I would like to see is that individual, whoever you are, if you're listening, I'd love to see you sitting beside us there at the marriage supper of the Lamb, saved by God's grace and not in a devil's hell where you'd be putting your nails in the charred walls of the damned. I pray that you don't end there.
Yeah.
I pray that God will save you.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's the prayer that we all have for you.
Yep.
We'll leave it at that.
Yep.
That chick's no fun, trust me.
Now I'll get back to blowing our producer.
I really want to go with Sal down to that marriage supper of the Lambs.
Right.
Maybe take Howard TV with us.
Fun.
What do you got?
I don't know how into this you want to get, but you heard the guy said something like the Lord's going to rapture us out?
Yeah.
So somebody was explaining to me that means that Christians believe that when the end of the world comes, that God's going to come and take everyone who's a good Christian off the planet. They'll go right to heaven.
Right.
And then everybody else gets 7 years left on earth to prove that whether they should go to heaven or hell.
You never heard of rapture, guy?
Yeah.
Not like that.
Really? That's what I always knew it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to feel really shitty if God doesn't rapture me out. I mean,
I'm going to start saying rapture out.
Rap out.
I don't want to be left behind. How are they going to rapture out? Are they going to go flying into the sky?
Yeah, like
I guess you just get sucked up.
Yeah,
They just disappear.
Think of ghosts, Howard.
Heaven.
No, I think more like
Star Trek.
Star Trek, where they put you in a bubble. You know what? Or if anybody saw the recent movie Watchmen, where where Dr. Manhattan puts a bubble around you on Mars, and then can protect you and take you off. I prefer to think of rapture like that. God's going to put a big bubble around us. You'll see all these nice people floating up into the sky, and we're going to be like, fuck.
Yeah, but can you imagine the party that there's going to be for that 7 years? knowing everybody's just going to die, everybody's going to party like crazy.
Well, you don't have to die.
Then you won't be raptured.
It's not going to be. After you see something like that for 7 years, I'm going to be on good behavior. I'm not making any phony phone calls.
You're going to start doing a swapping shop trying to get into heaven.
Yeah, just say, for instance, it's fucking true. Just try to believe that. You don't party.
Right.
I mean, you don't want to go to heaven. You want to be...
You're not understanding the concept of rapture. When you see everyone floating up into the sky, you're going to say to yourself, well, if I've got 7 years, I guess God's going to announce you have 7 years. He's going to suddenly begin being very talkative.
Yeah.
And he's going to tell you have 7 years to prove yourself to him. So now that you saw this, you saw God, you saw everyone go up into the sky, you're going to really behave yourself. And me, for 7 years, I'm going to be great.
Maybe Richard's thinking he'll just be good the last of the 7 years.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll party till then.
For the last year.
Here's what I don't understand. Like, those people would probably, if they saw, like, a bunch of guys in Africa with spears dancing around a rock with paint on it, they would laugh at them.
Right.
But in the meantime, they think we're just going to fly into the sky.
Right. Well, that's what they believe.
But I always heard the way...
I think it's great that they think they're going in the sky, and Richard isn't because he made a phony phone call.
Right. Yeah, that's the best. God knows what they're up to.
Yeah, those two.
Rapture's my favorite.
I've done a lot besides make phone calls. I've, jacked off a lot and stuff.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah,
I'll tell you who's not going to experience rapture. I got to tell you, Beth's so involved in this animal stuff. And the horror stories that I see, I mean, I have lost complete faith in people. So, you got to hear this one. So, Beth, because we have a bulldog, English bulldog, Beth is very good friends with a woman, Lorette. She runs the Long Island Bulldog Rescue.
Lorette, the one who's been on here before.
I think, no, Lorette's never been on here. Long Island Bulldog Rescue. Okay? So... You got to hear this. So they get a dog the other day at North Shore Animal League where this bulldog was kept in a cage for 7 years. It's never been out of the cage.
Wow.
And it's just been inseminated and bred to make bulldogs, to sell bulldogs.
Right.
Yeah. And so they got the dog. Like, one eye is, like, completely ruined. The folds on the face, bulldogs have folds, are, like, ripped off. And
how'd that happen?
I'll tell you, they pieced the whole thing together. These guys are geniuses. And the dog's nipples, because it's been bred so many times, are almost hitting the floor. It's like the dog needs an operation. So
what a shame.
But it's unbelievable. And I'm trying to envision the person who does this. Okay, so that's bad enough. So then they're examining the dog the other day. Beth goes to the doctor with the dog and the whole thing, and they're examining the dog, and the dog has no teeth. So I just assumed it was because it had such poor care.
Nutrition and stuff, yeah.
It turns out whoever owned this dog was using it to bait pit bulls when they raised pit bulls to be aggressive. So that's how the folds got bitten off.
Oh, my God.
And they took a hammer and knocked out all the teeth out of the dog. Of course, with no anesthetic or anything. Just banged out all its teeth so that it couldn't bite the pit bulls that they were training to fight. So this poor dog, and here's the crazy thing. There's this wonderful foster mother. She fosters these dogs. She can't take them all in, but she takes them for a while they're recuperating. This woman takes this dog in and says, this is the nicest, sweetest bulldog that she's ever had. Like, not a bit of aggression. They can't even figure out how. The dog just loves people and... In spite of everything that's been done to it. It's like, you talk about... Jesus Christ dying on the cross. What these animals experience at the hands of animals, but the human beings who are more animals than they are, It is heartbreaking to me that somebody would have that kind of anger in them.
And have they found this person? Is something going to be done to this person?
A lot of times, I think...
It's Michael Vick.
No, a lot of times what they do is, rather than come down on the person, because then they'll never be able to find these animals, they just ask no questions and they get the animal out of there because it's like making a deal with the devil. So anyway, this dog now, Beth's been talking about maybe, us taking it in, or, she gets complete. You can't be around these animals and not get affected. She says, the dog's 7, how much longer does it have to live, and doesn't it deserve a great home?
A really great home, yeah.
Just for even a year or two, however long it lives, and it's the greatest dog ever. So, I'm like, I don't know if I want a second dog, but gee, that breaks my heart.
How does somebody, when you knock one of its teeth out, and the thing is weeping, like those dogs
and
weep,
squealing,
how do you fucking do it again?
You've got to be completely not human.
Soulless. It makes you believe in the devil in a way.
Yeah, they might not go, rapture.
They're not going to rapture out.
Even after 7 years of good behavior.
Yeah. Well, if you believe the bullshit of a lot of the Catholic religions, all you got to do is say, I'm sorry, at the very end.
Right, yeah, it's crazy. So Long Island Bulldog Rescue's got this beautiful dog, but the dog's going to be recovering for the next 3 months. And then I don't know who's going to end up with it, but hopefully a good family. And one horrible story.
We're praying for you.
Yeah, we're praying Jesus died for you on this cross.
Yeah, I pray that you are at the lamb marriage of the lamb dinner. I pray that you're somewhere. I gotta go jerk off.
Then there was another story. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah, I don't know if you ever saw the movie, Adam Sandler movie, Zohan. So they got a hold of me. There's a bulldog in the movie Zohan. I know Adam Sandler loves bulldogs.
Is it his? He puts his own in movies.
This one was not his. I guess they needed a trained bulldog. And someone said this animal wasn't abused. I guess the owner had to give it up, but the bulldog is a beautiful bulldog. And someone contacted me last night from there and said, are you in touch with Adam Sandler? I said, no, I don't. Adam Sandler hates me. They said, how could we get word to Adam Sandler that the dog that was in Zohan with him, he might want the dog, maybe has an attachment. It's a 2-year-old, beautiful pedigree dog. Maybe he would want this dog. It was given up to Long Island Bulldog Rescue.
Wow.
Yeah, famous dog, if you will. And maybe Adam Sandler would want this dog because he was worked with a dog and knows how great it is. This is a different dog. So I was almost going to, I don't know, maybe ask Jimmy or somebody, because he gets along with all these people, if he knew Adam Sandler, and I would write him and say, look, I know you fucking hate me, but...
Well, Norm's in the movie. You could have called Norm.
Call Spade. Spade's making a movie with him right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll call Spade then. Yeah. I'll write him today and say, ask Adam Sandler if he wants the dog he worked with in Zohan.
I would give the assignment to Norm, but I think Spade will do it better.
Okay.
Yeah. Spade might be the guy to do the job. We'll get Spade. So people come to me with these stories, through Beth. And I read them and I go, oh, my God, it's one after another. And imagine somebody taking a hammer and hammering out somebody's teeth.
Unbelievable.
I can't even imagine the pain this dog has lived through.
It's Holocaust evil.
And just to see its face eaten off, you've seen this dog just dilapidated and bleeding and in pain a lot.
I can see Norm
and
going...
it does nothing to you.
No, and the dog is great. The dog is a great dog.
Right, and it's nice, and no violence. But I can see Norm going up to Sandler. Hey, there's a fucking dog, man.
Yeah, no.
I didn't think of that.
You should get a fucking dog.
Do you think Norm ever gives a shit about anything?
Yes.
Does he? I mean, is he the type of guy?
Norm helps me has helped me as a human being an incredible amount. Yeah. He's a caring guy. But
He is.
I'm just saying,
could you trust him to do anything the right way?
make people laugh.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's just, he's a very eccentric guy, Norm. He is.
Do you think I mean, you've hung around with Norm Macdonald we're talking about. Like, are there moments when he's real and, drops that whole facade?
Well, but that's not a facade.
It's not?
He speaks like that.
No, but I mean...
But yeah, sure.
He appears not to care about anything.
No. He cares quite a bit about his son. He's an amazing father.
He is.
He really is.
No, that I believe.
He's a great dad.
Yeah.
And he's a great friend.
Yeah.
You know?
I just don't know.
He's one of the best friends I've ever had.
Yeah.
He's concerned about me. He calls me if something's good. He calls me if something's bad. You know, he's helped me out a lot.
All right, so there's a real guy there.
Yeah, there's a real guy there. But I don't know.
You don't think he'd get real about the dog?
For you, I think if you called him, you know, because he likes you so much.
See, but I wouldn't call him about something like that because I'd be like, oh, he's just probably thinking I'm being a douchebag. So it's like I'm not going to call, you know. No, like I could tell, like Spade's a wise ass, but there is some sort of heart there.
Well, you see, Spade. They both have hearts, but, you know, in many ways, Norm has a bigger heart.
He does. Good. All right, that's good to know. I mean, I like Norm.
But Spade is one of my good friends, too. They're different. Like, for this assignment, I'd go with Spade.
Yeah. I'm going to take your word for that. I'm going with Spade. I'm going to write him a note.
They're both the greatest guys, but for this one, call David.
Famed metal drummer Richard Christie's new band, Charred Walls of the Damned, inks deal with Metal Blade Records. Metal Blade Records is proud to announce the signing of Richard Christie's new project, Charred Walls of the Damned. This newly formed outfit features some of the most talented musicians in metal.
Like a supergroup?
That's great.
Supergroup. Their collective experience is colossal, and their musical pedigree speak louder than any verbal or written praise.
Wow.
Founder Richard Christie comments, to be part of the Metal Blade family is such an honor. I've been a fan of the label since I was an 11-year-old kid ordering Metal Massacre cassettes through the mail. So is this a big label? I mean, you are familiar with these guys when you were little?
Yeah. Oh, they've been around since '82. And Brian Slagle, the guy that founded the label, was really good friends with Metallica when they were first starting out. And he put out the very first Metallica song on his Metal Massacre.
All right, that was right around 82, 83, right?
Yeah.
So why is he signing? Has he heard any of your music?
Yeah, well, I've been friends with him for a while, and then I told him about this project about a year ago, and then I played him some of the stuff, and he really liked it.
And who is in the band with you?
You remember the guy that replaced Rob Halford and Judas Priest from the Judas Priest tribute band? They made the movie Rockstar about him. Mark Wahlberg plays him.
Yeah, no, but I know what you're talking about. In other words, Judas Priest needed a new singer, so they get somebody who sounds like the guy from Judas Priest.
Yeah. And
he's your lead singer?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And then my buddy Jason, who I lived with in Florida, is a producer and guitar player. He's in the band. And my buddy Steve from California is one of the best bass players in the world.
And what do? Have you been to a studio?
No, I just record, like on the weekends, I'll record at home. I have a home studio with everything I need pretty much. But
so the album's going to be recorded at your home?
No, all the demos were recorded at home. Everything was written there. And I'm taking that to Florida to a real studio.
Are you taking this seriously, or is it going to be some of that wild kind of...
No.
Dog singing.
No, he's like a melodic singer. Fred's actually heard some of it. I sent some of the music to Fred.
Honestly, is it any good?
I have to say, it actually sounds pretty good. I mean, it's in the demo state. And I wouldn't, play that as the final product, but it sounded good.
Fred, are you jealous that he has a record deal and you don't?
I'm thrilled for him. I really am, because, I think Richard's a really talented musician.
On some level, do you say to yourself, wait a second, Richard's talented, but I'm more talented. I deserve to be
No, that would be Stuttering John
Metal Blade.
Say something like that.
Or do you say, why isn't Richard asking me to be?
No, I don't say that. I don't live like that.
You don't go that route.
I don't go that route.
What is it that term people use now? We don't
Homie don't play that now.
We don't play that way.
I don't dance
think that
like
That's
that.
not how we roll.
That's the one I'm looking for.
I knew Robin would know it.
That's not how we roll.
And why would she know that?
Because she's with it.
Because she's hip and she takes enemas.
And she flies down to Florida.
Came to me during a coffee.
Hey, Richard,
she learned that in Florida. She flies down to Florida to meet strange men every weekend.
Strange man. Hello there. Hey, Richard, that's really great news, man.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you very much.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Why not ask a Fred to be a part? Is Fred too out of it? Is Fred too old?
I couldn't do what they do. It's a different style, different
Fred, I'm trying to get you involved in the project.
You know what? I would be honored if Fred would do a solo or something on the album, but we got to do this album in such a short time, and we don't have a
so you're cutting Fred out of the band.
Well, I would love to. At some point, I would love to have Fred play something.
You don't have time to work on Fred, is what you're saying?
Is Fred too slow? You see, you have to cut this. Fred's too slow to learn the heavy metal genre.
No, you heard how quick
Fred's too good to play heavy metal.
Fred's amazing.
You know something? I could bark like a dog.
Well,
I'll do a barking solo.
It's not Fred's kind of music. Like Fred and I met outside just now, and we talked about Exile on Main Street for a half an hour.
I mean,
I don't think you guys know one song on Exile on Main Street.
I think Richard is so talented, and I think a lot of guys who play metal are probably some of the most talented musicians in the world. But it escapes me, the whole lure of that type of music.
So what are you going to do? When is the album going to be?
It should be released in early November. We're recording in July.
The songs are done, and you'll sit there, and you're the boss of the band. In other words, you'll tell everybody how things, you need this brought up, that brought down.
Yeah, I wrote everything, but I'm welcome to everybody's ideas. So if they want to improve or change something, I'm up for that.
Get publishing.
And what does that mean? When you write all the songs, you have all the publishing, right?
Yeah, but I've talked to the other guys, and we might split it up because
Why?
Because I'm welcome to their ideas too.
Hold it a second.
Listen to Howard.
All right. All right, stupid. You wrote all the songs, and you're open to giving them the publishing?
Yeah, just because...
Why would you take your songs? The publishing is the only thing that's valuable there. Why would you take your song? Because one of the guys goes, well, maybe this part should be a little faster. You're going to give them you came up with the melody, and you came up with all of the music and the lyrics.
Well, just because I appreciate that they're a part of this project with me, and I want to look at it as a band and not just... but even in a band,
even in a band, the Beatles, let's take them as an example. McCartney and Lennon didn't share the publishing with those other two.
But I think bands like Van Halen did. There's certain bands where they all share the brother.
The drummer was a brother. I don't think Michael Anthony got any publishing.
I think he
did.
Really?
But I think Eddie got mad at him later on. That's why
I'm sure. That creates bitterness, probably. If you wrote everything... You know what I mean? I mean, Howard's right. Don't do that if you're doing all the work.
I think it creates bitterness if one person is getting everything.
And don't you also think that the reason you got the record deal, I don't mean to put myself into this, but part of it is that you work on the Howard Stern show, and you have a built-in sort of promotion. Everyone knows we're going to listen to it on the air.
Absolutely, yeah, and I want to thank you for that, Howard.
But you don't have to thank me, but I'd hate to see you give away essentially my profits to the rest of the band. I'd rather see you get it.
Yeah, but these guys...
You wrote it, you generated this, and it's also because of your fame, if you will.
Yeah, but these guys are my friends.
Well, I think your friends deserve to be paid. Don't get me wrong.
And I am paying.
All right.
The minimum session fee.
The very bare bones.
Listen, Springsteen doesn't do it. Look, if one guy's doing all the work, let one of these fuckers write a song that you think's great, and you put it on. If they do that,
then
that's a different story.
Right. Well, it hasn't all been...
now they've become fuckers.
No, they're great guys.
Tell Bobby you could have talked to these fuckers.
All right.
I mean, we haven't ironed all that out yet either, so we'll figure it out.
Letting people rip me off is my favorite.
My main thing is I want to just put out the music and have people be able to get it wherever they want to get it.
Exactly. Let's say the guy who's the lead singer wrote all the songs, wrote all the lyrics, and wrote all the music. And he came to you and he said, look, I want you on my album. I'd love for you to participate. But I'm taking the publishing because I wrote all these things. Would you be resentful of him?
No. I would
so
understand.
then why would you assume that the other guys will be resentful?
But then again, if he said, hey, if you have some ideas, I'll put you in on the publishing, I would think, wow, that's really nice. That's really cool.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah. Well, listen.
Maybe you should do that for the second one.
Yeah.
For this one, you should take it home yourself.
Did Pete Townsend give Daltrey any publishing? No way, right?
And Daltrey sings it.
And I know. And
I'm sure he had an idea or two.
And that created bitterness.
Tell you what else. I bet you Simon didn't give Garfunkel any publishing either.
I hope not.
Well, I don't think he did.
I'm sure he didn't.
I don't think so.
One guy, you know what you're going to start to think if you do this, Richard, and I know you're the nicest guy in the world, but I know I would. Like, if they're getting all this money and you should be getting more money, you're going to think of all those nights when you're writing the shit in your house and they're not doing that, you know? I mean, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, it's work that I love to do.
Here's the reality. The record's not going to make any money.
And so we're not really giving anything away.
Yeah, we're not. 0.0% of 0.
I hope I can prove you wrong.
Are you going to try to write a hit, or are you going to be a rebel and go, fuck it, I'm just doing hardcore metal? Try to write it.
0.
No, it's actually pretty, catchy melodic stuff. It has choruses, and it's not the barking type of vocals. It's, actual singing.
In other words, it has commercial value.
It could, but it's metal,
Drink the blood of a dying virgin. Fuck a mule.
What's one of the songs you wrote? What's the name of one of them?
One of them is called Ghost Town.
Ghost Town.
Yeah.
All right.
And, it's not like gut wagon on the road to hell type stuff.
Sounds like where you're going to be living.
Got anything that sounds as good as this?
You'll be living in Ghost Town. The bass player of a mansion.
I couldn't get this lead singer.
This is the one where there's a dog, right?
Yeah.
And I'm actually playing on their new album too.
Are you?
I recorded the drums for it.
Why would these guys actually get recording deals?
I think they have a small label deal, K9us.
K9us, yeah.
Purina Records.
If they get a small label, why would they waste it doing this? I mean,
because
it's weird when your lead singer's agent is the North Shore Animal League.
It's different. It's,
Does this dog get publishing? No.
It should.
No, they pull his teeth out after every show.
Let me hear more of that. It's terrific.
Okay, want that one or Lockjaw?
Lockjaw.
Oh, Lockjaw. Great.
The greatest.
That is great.
I mean, in other words, you could treat this thing as a joke and sell maybe 500 copies to the maniacs who enjoy that. Or you could really make a hit album.
Yeah, I'm treating this very seriously and writing, I spent the last year and a half writing the album, so taking time writing good songs that, my thing is, no, you can have a super heavy song, but the thing you really want is for it to stick in your head. You want to be singing it 5 minutes later,
right.
And that's what I want to do with these songs.
Yeah, like a shitty commercial.
Right.
Right.
No,
that's true, though. You want people to remember?
Yeah, you want it to stick in their heads, and that's what I want to do with this music. So.
Yeah, okay, a year and a half it took you to write it while these guys were doing what? Getting blowjobs on the road?
Yeah, no, they all...
They all what?
They all have other bands and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
But they weren't with you writing this stuff.
Yeah, 1 year and a half.
I think that sounds a bit much that you're giving away all the publishing.
Well,
unless they help you write a song in the studio, they really have.
Well, that's what we're going to have to see is how much it changes in the studio, I guess.
Okay.
Do you have a lawyer and an agent?
You have a lawyer?
Yeah.
Why'd you go to a lawyer? Why don't you use our sponsor? You get legal service.
You think he only needs LegalZoom for this?
What about LegalZoom.com?
I have my buddy Richie Rings. He's my lawyer.
Richie Rings.
LegalZoom can make a record deal. I don't see why you didn't go to them.
Richie Rings sounds like a Shylock.
No, he's a great guy.
Well, why don't you go to AgentZoom.com? Get an agent.
Richie Rings is a legitimate attorney.
He is, yeah. He's actually the one that's also helping Sal out with his finances.
Terrific. Okay, so good luck, and I'm glad you got a good, reputable attorney, and then it sounds like you're on your way. All right, get out of here now.
Thank you, Howard.
We never want to hear about this again. Thank you.
I'll bring you the album as soon as it's done.
Thank you. Quickly.
I'm just wondering what kind of mood you have to be in to put on 𝗪 and want to listen to.
Suicidal.
Doggy style.
You put that on, and then you knock your dog's teeth out with a hammer.
That's what happened.
Is the whole album like this, 𝗪?
Yeah, sometimes the dog just barks. Like he goes, roof, roof. Kind of like that sound that you do.
Yeah.
He has different types of growls and barks. Yeah.
The whole album isn't like that song, Howard. Some of it's bad.
Not every cut is great.
Yeah.
That's a hit. I wish they could perform live, but I don't think the building allows dogs up here.
Could you imagine if your kid got out of Juilliard and music and he's in 𝗪?
𝗪.
He's the bass player in 𝗪.
Well, those,
what do those guys do? Do they tour?
They have a serious band that they do. They just do this on the side for fun.
Do they make money, these guys?
Yeah, they tour and they have like a legitimate other band.
So this is a goof.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On the road, Fido can be so temperamental.
This is my favorite. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, good.
This is called Eat the Bone of a Dying Virgin.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Can you please stop fucking referring to me as that?
As what? Turn off your radio. How dare you?
It's the actor. It's a TV, not the radio.
Sorry. What? You were Eric the Midget. Come on.
No, I'm not.
You want to know something? You want to hear something funny as hell? Let me see if I can set this up. So TMZ, which has a TV show, when Eric was out in Los Angeles, I guess TMZ, the same guys who run around, they're paparazzi.
Right.
They videotaped Eric the actor in his car. That stupid little car that Johnny or somebody got from him. They promised Eric an Escalade and they gave him a little car.
The golf cart that someone painted Cadillac on.
So they did a little report on it on the TV show, the TMZ TV show. Eric the Midget was on, the TV show. And now Eric's livid because they called him Eric the Midget. So here, first of all, here's the TV show that Eric was on. This is a clip from TMZ. What page is this on, guys?
GP2 yellow.
JD2 yellow.
GP2.
GP2 yellow. There you go, Vault. All right, here is Eric on TMZ.
We got Eric the Midget from, he's a Wack bagger on the Howard Stern show. What's up, Eric? How we doing, man? We get him in a little big wheel, like an Escalade big wheel, and he's just rolling down the street. He's honking the horn. It's got a little system on the back. That looks like a system back there, man. And then he pulls up and he valets it. Alright. the guy, like, gives him a little ticket for it, and he's like, thank you.
A little ticket.
Yeah. You think you could, like, go to the beach with that thing? Just drive your girls out there and watch the sunset with it? And then he just gets in his car and he just rides off down the sunset.
In a way, like, when I saw this, I was, like, a little pissed because, like, it's one thing if I talk to Eric the Midget the way I talk.
Right.
I don't like them goofing on him.
They should treat him with more respect.
Yeah, I didn't like the way he was handled, but okay. So
little
anyway,
ticket.
You got to figure Eric was thrilled because he finally got on TV.
He's a star. He's got
star.
paparazzi.
So it was just the opposite. Eric was livid. Evidently, Eric and 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱, when they were out in L.A., Johnny had a friend who was with TMZ.
Okay.
They called, evidently they called TMZ and said Eric's going to be in this car if they want to catch him in it. And then they ran the report, and Eric freaked out when he saw the report because they called him Eric the Midget. He didn't like that. So now here's a phone call Eric makes to Johnny, telling Johnny that he fucked up. This is why I love Eric. People say to me, why do you love Eric?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't say that Johnny fucked up. I said that his friend fucked up.
Right. So what's great is Eric makes a call now for Johnny to clean up this mess.
Oh, well,
like,
how's he supposed to clean it up?
Eric's like the little godfather. It's great. This is why I love Eric. People say, why do you have Eric on the show? This call says it all. Here's Eric calling 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱.
Hey, Johnny, I found the video on YouTube of the TMZ segment that I was on. Your friend over there at TMZ fucked up. What the fuck was he thinking, referring to me as Eric the Midget? Shouldn't he know that I don't like being called that? You know, why didn't you correct him? You were standing there along with, you know, others. Why didn't you say, no, wrong name to call him? So, you know, you need to call him up and say, hey, fucker, don't call him that. Call him Eric the actor. You know, I would like an apology from him for that. That's the nickname to call me. I mean, that's the nickname that I was called by Robert Smith in the meeting I had with him. He didn't refer to me as Eric the Midget. He knew not to. He was smart enough not to call me that. I don't know why this turd did it. So, call him up, and I would like an apology from him. All right? Bye.
So, Eric, like the Godfather, and by the way, TMZ has yet to apologize to Eric. Eric, like the Godfather.
Was he talking about something on TV?
I don't know, but all I know is Eric, like the Godfather, picks up the phone to Johnny. Johnny, you know what to do. I want you to extract it.
I thought it was amazing that Epic Records at a time, just to give you a sense of the record companies at the time, had a $15 million marketing push for the first album.
Now that's the marketing for the entire year.
Yeah.
For everyone.
There's some lyrics there where she's talking about, you know, her sex stuff, which you may want to talk about.
10! She seems very laid back, Howard.
It's kind of funny that, you know, she won a Grammy in 2000. 3 years before that, she was a Grammy escort, meaning she was taking talent to their seats.
Wow.
You got
Hey, Macy.
Hi.
Good to see you.
You too.
I forget exactly how I got your new album, but someone put it in my hands and I was home. I was listening to it. I loved it. And
I know. I was going to ask you how you got it.
somebody sent it over to me, or somebody said, hey, you should listen to Macy Gray's new album. It's coming out in a few weeks and you should hear it. And I said, okay. And I just threw it in there and it was just like, wow, good, because I love cover versions as long as they're different and somebody, you've got such an unusual voice that It's a good album.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, how'd Letterman go?
It went great.
You did he didn't interview you, he just did the musical thing, right?
Yeah, we just did music. I didn't get couch time.
No couch time. Does that upset you? I feel you should have had couch time.
No, someone told me that everyone's afraid I'm going to say something, you know, that I shouldn't say on television.
I'm hoping you do.
I know, right?
You're an interesting woman, you know.
Oh, thank you.
I think. I mean, I know a little bit about your life. Where did you grow up?
Canton, Ohio.
And,
woo, woo.
And when you were in Canton, Ohio, were you, it's weird. Your parents sent you off to a white boarding school, right?
Yeah, I think all boarding schools are white, though.
Right? I mean, have you ever heard of a black boarding school?
Yeah, black boarding school is called,
Juvie.
That's
Juvie, that's right.
I'm so bad.
Yeah. Well, you grew up in Ohio.
Yes.
And did you have such an unusual speaking voice and, of course, a singing voice. Was it embarrassing to you growing up to speak in public and to other people because you sounded different?
Oh, yeah, when I was younger, because, you know, every time I would talk, everybody would start laughing, and everybody had an imitation of me, you know.
And would the teachers say, hey, shut up? Because she's trying to talk, would they defend you? And
no.
They would not. Yeah, isn't that funny?
No, not at all.
Here it is, National Teachers Week. We can't find one that defended you.
Not a good teacher. Not one. They still do, but I got over it, you know.
Is it hard for you to be up this early in the morning as a musician?
Absolutely.
Yeah, musicians go to bed late.
I think it's hard for everybody to get up. What time do you start the show?
6 in the morning. It's awful.
Really?
Last night I chugged a few Ambien because I just couldn't get to sleep.
So what time do you have to get up?
4.
4?
Yeah, it's probably when you go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In general.
But look, you got to do promotion. What are you going to do? You know
I know.
yeah.
It is a job.
It is a job, my dear.
I know.
Yeah, it's a good job.
It's good to get up.
Do you like being a singer?
I do. I love singing.
So if you were uncomfortable with your voice and people... when did you realize you could sing? At what point in your life did you realize you could sing?
In college, all my friends were, you know, musicians. I hung out with all the music students. And
where did you go to college?
USC.
And why did your parents ship you off to boarding school? Were you bad?
No, my mom's a teacher, so she was all about education. You know, she wanted me to go to the best schools and stuff like that.
Was the public school near you crappy?
Yes.
But on some level, most people want their children to live with them. They enjoy them.
Yeah.
Your mother and father seemed like they wanted to ship you off.
No, honestly, she wanted me to get a whole better education and all that. She was really, really big on school. My whole life has been education. Trust me. Yeah. School.
You're well-read.
Well-read.
Yeah. Were you rich growing up?
No. My mom's a teacher. My father worked at a steel mill, and he owned a barbershop. So
when you announced to your father, who has a barbershop and worked at a steel mill, hardworking man, that, I'm going to be in show business, did they smack you around a bit and try to drown you? I mean, you know what I mean? Water torture you? I mean, I'm sure that was a huge disappointment to your parents, and they probably thought you'd never make it, right?
Yeah, no, they didn't think. They actually laughed. They were like...
They laughed.
They're like, you can't sing. You don't even talk that much.
Right. And did you take out a guitar or something and start playing for them and saying, listen to me sing. I'm like a bird. Did you try to prove to them that you were worthwhile?
Yeah, I would play them my demos and stuff, but they were like, they're fans of like Tina Turner and James Brown and Gladys Knight. So my little demos didn't quite live up at the time.
Yeah, someone once said that you are disappointed because a lot of your audience is white. And that you never said that?
Absolutely not.
Well, I'm making it up, but you tell me if it's true or false.
Okay.
A lot of you have a very big white following, and you would like to have a black following. You would like more of a black following. Is that correct?
I've never said that.
I'm not saying you said it. I'm saying I'm saying it.
Oh, you're saying it.
Yeah, but I'm making it like you said it. Would you like more of a black following?
No, I have a huge black following. I have all
Doesn't
kinds of
matter to
followings.
you.
I've never really thought about it like that. I mean, you know, my concerts are generally mostly white fans.
Right.
But I think I'm just so used to it. I've honestly never really thought about it like that.
Because the reason I ask is because when you went to boarding school, like you said, most boarding schools aren't black. Were you the one black kid at the white boarding school?
Yeah, there was 44 of us in the whole school.
How many students in the whole school?
468.
And don't you think that's a tough thing on a kid to be at an all-white school when you're the one black face? Come on, it's got to be difficult.
No, I think mostly you just when you grow up, you have different, you know, it kind of messes with your head as far as where you sit in the world, you know, as far as your stature and. Because everything represented to you is white. All the teachers are white, and most of the kids are wealthy. You know what I mean?
I mean, imagine going to school and to see faces that look like mine. You'd throw up.
They did look like yours.
They did, right?
Yeah.
You're probably like, ugh.
No, but I mean, it's just part of life, you know. It's not.
So when then when you got to socialize with black people after going to an all-white school, and then you go to USC, I mean, did you feel like a fish out of water?
Where, at USC?
Yeah.
No, USC's like 26,000 people, and you can be friends with whoever you want. You know?
Right.
Plus, I have a huge family. My father had 9 brothers and sisters, and my mother had 13 brothers. So I was like,
good Lord.
I had like both worlds, you know.
How many siblings do you have?
I just have a brother and a sister. There's 3 of us.
Are you not talking to them because they're jealous of you?
No, they're not jealous of me at all.
They're jealous.
They're not.
They are. Trust me.
No, my sister's a teacher. My brother owns a gym.
Exactly.
They're not jealous.
Then you're the big superstar in the family. It's gotta be difficult.
They still treat me bad. Nothing has changed.
Is that true? They treat you badly?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But you're in contact with them, or you don't even bother?
Oh, yeah. My sister is at my house right now. My brother lives in Philly. I don't see him at that.
Is it true your mother was a nudist and walked around the house naked? Is that correct?
I don't. She did walk around the house naked.
Yes.
But I don't know. What's a nudist exactly?
Well, nudists are people who like to do everyday things naked. For some reason, it enhances, like, rather than ride a bicycle, like a nudist dream is to ride a bicycle out in the open nude.
Oh.
You know, but you are known to go around your house naked. Am I correct?
Only because I think I got it from my mother.
Right, and you walk around naked, too. Isn't that funny that your mother likes to walk around naked, and now you're carrying on the tradition?
Well, she would just, like, get up, you know, and she'd take a shower, but then she'd have to run downstairs and cook something really quick, you know.
Right.
So she just, you know, it was just like what she had to do. She didn't have time to put her clothes on.
And when you are naked cooking, let's say, and your children see this, do they get upset? Do they go, Mom, please put on some clothes? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, they do.
They do. And you say what? Fuck off or something like this?
I just say I will. I'll say I'm in my house, you know. That's really the only opportunity, you know. You can be naked without getting arrested, you know. So.
Right. Wouldn't you say you've had a hard life?
Have I had a hard life?
Yes, you've had a hard life.
No, because I know people that have hard lives, and I haven't had.
I feel you've had a hard life.
You do?
Yes. Because
why do you say that?
First of all, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿 was a struggling musician for years.
Yeah, but every musician struggles.
Every musician struggles. That's not the part that I think is difficult. Okay. You were I'll give you the brief synopsis of why I think you've had a hard life.
Okay.
You know, you got signed to a record label. Your first record label, I think, I don't know, you had a falling out or it didn't work out.
No, they didn't put it out.
They never put out the album. That had to be a huge blow to you creatively, right? You recorded an album and they would not put it out. Why would they not put out your first album?
I was pregnant. That was one thing.
Because they felt your image wasn't right. Right?
My being pregnant, yeah.
I guess.
Really. Well, I was pregnant, and it was I did it with a rock and roll band, and I don't think they thought that I represented rock and roll at the time.
And so that album got shelved. Has anyone ever heard that album?
I don't think so. I have it, though. It's pretty awesome.
It's a good album.
Yeah, it's great.
The second record label that signed you, that didn't work out either, right?
No, that was my first album. That was how
that was your. Did you feel great when your second record comes out? Did you go to the other record label and say, "You fucking morons! Look at how many albums I sell"? Did you tell them off?
No, I didn't even think about them. I was so happy.
You were happy. You became a big star. The song
"I Try."
"I Try" became a huge hit. How many copies did that sell?
A gazillion.
A gazillion.
Yes.
And suddenly you're the darling of everyone.
Yeah.
And your marriage broke up around that time too, right?
No, I got divorced before "I Try" came out.
So you had to raise your kids on your own.
Well, he was around for a little while.
He was? Mm-hmm. Is he still in the picture?
No, not at the moment.
Are you glad?
I think it's for the best right now, yeah.
He's not around. The kids, that's tough being a single mom.
Yeah.
Suddenly you become a big star. You have to go on the road. Who's watching the kids? It's tough. It's hard to balance both. True?
Yeah, but I think it's hard for any mother,
Right. And then you got involved with drugs, right?
For a little bit.
A little bit. Mm-hmm. Coke?
We don't have to be specific about it. No.
Uh-oh, what the hell were you doing?
Yeah.
Shrooms?
Oh, yeah, I've done shrooms.
Yeah, I've done shrooms.
It wasn't a problem, though. Just like experimental.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so you kind of lost your way for a while, right? Is that the rap?
I was just partying, but I probably got a little, what do you call it? Distracted.
Well, were you in jail at one point?
Yeah, but I went to jail before all this happened.
Before you were happy. What were you in jail for? I'm curious. You're such a lovely woman and well-educated and all of that. How did you end up in jail?
Well, one was a petty theft, and then I had a failure to appear. I had 7 traffic tickets, and I didn't. The judge finally sent me away.
For driving violations?
Yeah, because if you miss your court date, then you're a criminal. So I never went to court.
How long did you have to stay in jail?
Like 4 days. 3 days the first time and 4 days the next.
Oh, 4 days.
2 long stints.
Exactly.
That's your longest stretch, 4 days?
Yeah, I'm hardcore. Don't mess with me.
Were you nude in jail at all?
No. Absolutely not. Those girls scared the living crap out of me.
When you tell them that your crime is speeding tickets.
Yeah, I did. That's why I didn't say nothing.
No, yeah, right. Yeah, you keep your mouth. Yeah. What are you in for? Murder. What are you in for? Speeding tickets.
I killed my teacher.
But it's still scary. I don't care if you spend one night in jail. It's scary.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's awful.
Were you strip searched?
Well, I was. The second time I was.
Is that scary or can it be fun?
It's just, no, it was not fun.
It is not fun.
Old, and all the people that work there are mean, because they don't really want to work there.
Right, yeah, they're pissed off. And
so they're like, they're mean and grumpy,
No women came on to you in jail?
I don't think so. I was like, they have these, it's this huge room, right?
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of bunk beds.
Right.
So I made friends with the girl in my top of bunk. And I just kind of hung out with her. I was afraid. I went to lunch one time, and this girl asked for my sandwich. So
here.
And I gave it to her. And I never went back, so I didn't eat for like 4 days.
So you were bullied in prison.
I just stayed in my bed. I just stayed in my little corner.
I think if I went to prison, I would never eat again because everyone would just take my food. Who am I going to fight? I can't beat up anyone. At some point, you would have had to fight. If you had stayed in longer than 4 days, or else you wouldn't have eaten.
I know.
That's scary. Have you ever had a fight?
Like when with my brother and sister and my cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
I never had like a proper fight.
Yeah, it's very scary. This interests me. Tell me if this is true about you. At one point, you got mad at Mariah Carey and you threatened to beat her up or something?
No, that was a misunderstanding.
What happened there? Tell me. I love that kind of stuff.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I do. I love when artists fight.
Oh, see, we weren't fighting. What? Okay, do you remember? I forget the song. She had this video, and she kind of plays two sides of herself.
Yes.
Remember that one?
Yes, I do.
In the movie theater?
Yes.
So this reporter asked me, he goes, if you could fight any celebrity, who would you fight? So I said, I'd fight Mariah Carey. That way she wouldn't have to fight herself. Because in the video, she... Oh. So then it got, all twisted around.
But that's a funny line.
I know. I thought I was being clever, and it turns out,
Yeah. Do you tweet yourself, or do you have a social media director who tweets for you?
No, I tweet most of them, but there's my label tweets sometimes.
I see, yeah. Because when I saw you tweeting that you were nervous to come in here, I was like, I'm going to write her back and say, please don't be nervous.
I know. That was so sweet of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm a sweet guy. People don't realize
I
that.
know. No one told me you were nice.
What's your story with men? What are you into men, women? What's your story? I heard you go both ways. You've hinted in articles that you've had sex with women and men, so you're open to everything, right?
It depends on the occasion.
No kidding.
On the person. Yeah.
I love that. More people to choose from.
Exactly.
You're very open as an artist, aren't you?
Well, I think once you put yourself out there, then, you may as well.
Do you think you had such a bad experience with men, like vis-a-vis your marriage, that you just said, that's it, I'm going to women. I'm going to be with a woman now because they're more sensitive?
Oh, no, I'm not a man hater at all.
You're not?
No, I love...
Who you with now? You with a man or a woman, or are you alone? Who you with?
Dude, but it's very, sporadic, because we don't live in the same place, and we're both busy, and it's kind of lame,
This is a guy?
Yeah.
So you have a boyfriend?
No, I wouldn't call it that, because we never see each other.
Guy bangs you when he sees you?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, she's hoping if she ever sees it.
Are you lonely?
No.
I mean, you're a very nice-looking woman. You need a man.
Thank you. I like being in love. I'm not in love at the moment. I wouldn't call myself lonely, though. I'm pretty...
What's the first time you experimented with a woman?
Oh, that was...
But that boarding school, I bet.
No.
I picture like an all-girls boarding school.
No, it was boys.
It was boys, too?
Mm-hmm. It was co-ed. It was very...
When was the first time you were with a woman?
I'm trying to remember.
That long ago?
No, it was later. I didn't really like...
When you were famous. You're at a party, some chick comes on to you.
Yeah. It was probably alcohol-induced.
Alcohol-induced.
Absolutely.
And she says, Macy, I love your music, blah, blah, blah.
No, I think it was just two drunk girls,
Was she super hot?
No guy there. Yeah.
No kidding. Oh, let me think about that. What were you wearing that night? Do you remember? Dress or just pants?
Well, I wasn't wearing anything if we were going out.
No, I mean, where were you at a party? You met her?
Oh, no. You know what? It's probably not good if I say who she is.
Sure it is. No one cares.
I know. She will, though.
It's a famous chick, right?
Sorta.
Oh.
But,
Wait a second. Let me loosen my
my
pants.
mom is going to hear this.
Oh, your mom doesn't care. She knows you're an artist.
She's running around the house naked.
Yeah. Who is she to comment?
You're going to get me in trouble.
Was it Mariah Carey?
No.
Fellow singer?
You're going to get me in trouble.
No. Are you crazy?
Yes, that's going to get all twisted around.
Is this woman Secretary of State of the United States?
This one? The president?
The woman that you were with, was she the Secretary of State of the United States?
Absolutely not.
Was it Pam Anderson?
No.
It was not?
Mm-mm.
Was a fellow singer, right?
No, she's an actress.
Oh, this is hot.
I know. It was.
Who was it? Vivica A. Fox?
No.
No?
Halle Berry?
Halle Berry?
No. Are you guys really going to try to guess?
I'm going to mention every girl
I
in
can't
Showbiz.
tell you.
Oh, I can't imagine what you met her and you're kind of vibing.
Yeah, I think we were just drunk and it was just one of those things.
Was it 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍?
No, it wasn't her. I'm trying to remember. Who is that? 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍?
She was precious.
Oh!
Why do you laugh?
Like 4 then. Isn't she like 19?
Nah. Yeah, she's too young for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't imagine what
Well,
went on
not
that night. You were at a party?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Hollywood party. And you have fabulous friends, right? Because you're famous.
Yeah. Not because I'm famous,
But, yes.
yeah, because I'm fabulous.
You are fabulous. You are a fabulous artist.
Thank you very much.
And you're very womanly. I'm imagining what went on that night.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like your fan, and you're a fan of hers.
We were just hanging out.
And she starts making out with you at the party?
Juicy as you want it to be.
Yes, it's juicy. Believe me, this is juicy.
It's not really.
Was it? I'm going to mention a name. I don't want the truth.
Okay.
Chaz Bono.
Oh. No.
No?
She's a man now anyway.
That's true.
That wouldn't even
be gay.
wouldn't qualify. She doesn't
Even the guys in your band are sitting there, they're looking at me like, yeah, who is it? These guys want to know.
I know.
Who are you guys? Give me your names.
Zoo.
Zoo?
Yeah.
The fuck kind of name is Zoo?
A cool name.
That is cool. You gave yourself that name?
What's your real name?
Yeah, what's your...
That's weird.
It's probably Eric Schwartz. Zoo and...
Martine.
Martine.
Mike.
Mike. All guitar players.
RJ.
I love this. I love music.
Yeah, I'm at the end. You can't see.
Oh, where are you?
Yeah, you'd miss RJ?
What the hell are you doing over there? Hi, now, what are you playing there? Conga or something?
Playing a cajon.
Playing a wooden box. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a...
I could play that.
You could.
Yeah.
He plays box?
I play box. Played it for years. I could do the entire Sgt. Pepper's on a box. I actually played chair, but I'll play it for you later.
Chair.
Man, oh man. Any of you ever tried to score with 𝗵𝟐? She's worth $34 million. What's wrong with you guys? You want to be strong? That's right.
I know, I saw that in some thing.
Are you worth $34 million?
I know, it was like, where is all that money? Send it over here.
What are you going out on tour with Seal, right?
Yeah, we're,
He's some character, huh?
I know. He's sexy.
He's sexy. You better calm down with the sexy.
Oh, my God.
Guy, kids with Heidi Klum. Now he's not there. I mean, what's he up to?
I don't know. We're going out in July. I think here we do the Beacon in New York.
Why would he break up with Heidi Klum?
I don't think he broke up with her.
Oh, she got rid of him?
I think she was tired of something. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard he's a pain in the ass.
Really?
What did you hear?
I don't know. When I see him, he's always nice to me.
He's nice. When you go on tour with a guy, you don't really actually get that close to him. He does his thing, you do your thing, and then you go your separate ways, right?
It depends. So a couple tours I've been on and we all hang out. Then a couple tours are like, really separate. But not because of me.
Any of these musicians ever come on to you? Are any of you guys interested in 𝗵𝟐?
No, they're all attached.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're practically married.
Boy, if I was in your band, I'd bang you.
I
2
know,
seconds.
right? What's wrong with you guys?
Something wrong with you guys. Especially this guy in the box. Oh, I can't imagine who this person was at the party. But it must have been some party.
Yeah,
I bet you it was that 𝗛𝗏.
𝗛𝗏.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No.
I could see you two together.
Not tequila. I don't think I could hook up with someone named Tequila.
Was she a very attractive woman?
Yeah. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
No kidding.
I know.
Oh my God, this must be some story. And you only saw her that once, and that was it.
No, we're buddies.
You get together once in a while.
No.
It was a one-time thing?
Yeah, it was a one-off.
𝗵𝟐, explain that to me. Why, if it was good, like why not get together and, pleasure each other once in a while? And let me watch.
Well, I'll remember that next time and call you up.
Was she more famous than you or less famous?
I don't know. I don't even know the scale of that anymore.
Man, you are some chick.
It's so all over the place.
But if you said the name, we would recognize it.
Yeah. Okay.
Does she follow you on Twitter?
I don't know.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all your followers, and then I'm going to narrow it down. Oh, I'm going to find out. Don't worry.
I don't know if she follows.
I got a full detail on you.
I don't think she Twitters.
She doesn't Twitter?
I don't think so.
Oh, she sounds hot.
She's not a Twitter type.
If she's only hot chicks don't Twitter, right? You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden they're like, hey, I don't have to Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm too hot to Twitter.
Too hot.
I like it.
I know some really beautiful people that Twitter.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Beautiful.
Is she in a TV show?
No, she does movies mostly, but I think she's done a couple TVs.
Yeah.
You guys, I can't tell you.
It's Angelina Jolie.
No.
Right, guys? Do you guys know?
No.
Why'd you choose these guys as musicians? How did you hook up with these guys?
Oh, they're really great musicians. Really, I'm not just saying that because they're here.
Oh, I bet they are.
No, they're really, really awesome. You miss Letterman?
This guy over here looks like he's going to throw a hatchet at me. What are you so unhappy about? You play guitar. It's fantastic.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so lucky.
You're not kidding.
Guitar for a living.
What do you play? You play piano, right?
Yeah, I play a little piano, a little guitar, and I play a little bit of drums.
Did you took piano lessons as a kid, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And you hated it.
Hated it. Painful.
And
But I learned about music, you know.
my piano teacher killed himself.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I was so grateful. I hated piano lessons.
How long did you take them for?
5 years. And the guy hung himself. I was like, oh,
Why
thank
did he
you.
wait? Why did he wait?
I would say, well, couldn't you have hung yourself the first month? He may torture me for 5 years. Nice guy and everything, but he hated me and I didn't like him because he hated me because I didn't practice. My mother used to hide in her bedroom, and she had to come down and pay. She'd say to me, I have to come downstairs and pay him, and it's terribly embarrassing. He tells me you don't practice. And then one day he didn't show up. I go, no piano lessons? She goes, yeah, he hung himself. I said, oh, that's terrible.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't go back? You didn't get another teacher?
Hell no.
No?
That was my
Who
out.
wanted to follow that?
Yeah. What, so another guy could hang himself? I was convinced it was because of me.
Oh, that sucks.
I think that whole hat thing you're doing.
How old were you?
Oh, I was a kid. I don't know. Everything was a nightmare when I was a kid. I was the opposite of you. I was the one white kid in an all-black neighborhood.
You were?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What neighborhood?
Roosevelt, Long Island. Look it up.
Really?
Yeah.
So how was that for you?
Oh, it was great. It was a real party. Everyone accepted me. Black people love me. You have no idea.
Do you wish you had more of a black following?
You know, I kind of, for a while, I had a really big black following when I had my Channel 9 television show.
Yeah.
And black people, I don't know whether they didn't have cable or whatever, but they watched that Channel 9 show, and everywhere I went, black people, like, they love me. So I think I do have a big black following.
I think so.
Yeah. Black people love me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, all people love me.
Who doesn't?
All right. So, the album of covers, you don't like cover versions, but then you said one day you were listening to somebody who did a cover album, and you said, you know what, I want to do that too. Screw it.
Yeah, I was listening to Nina Simone. She did My Way by Frank Sinatra.
And this song, this was the first song I heard off your album was Creep.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how you do it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is the band, all the music is these guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They did the arrangements.
Yeah, they did everything.
And you understand I'm a judge on America's Talent, so I can tell you if you're good.
So, like, what are you going to be, the nice guy, the critical guy,
I'm the guy that everyone agrees with. You know how you watch these shows and you go, wow, that guy's saying what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, everybody agrees with me. My opinion's uncanny.
Really?
I'm very honest.
So you're going to say exactly what you think?
I'm going to say what I think, but not to be destructive.
Right.
But to help the people.
So what if they're terrible? What are you going to say?
I'm going to say you're terrible.
You're going to say you're terrible?
Yeah, I'm going to say you were horrible.
But that's destructive.
Well, no, that's constructive because now they're going to go out and get a real job and really actually get on with their lives.
Yeah,
I'm doing them a favor.
he actually instructed some people to get jobs
In fact,
other than what they were doing.
There's one episode, my dad was in the audience. My dad used to yell at me. I brought the guy up on stage to yell at the guy.
Yeah.
My dad lectured him. Because he was being dopey.
Macy, he would, people would come out and do their act, and he would say, are you joking?
That's what I said, but don't you think that helps? Seriously.
I don't know.
What's this guy's name again? Your guitar player?
Martine?
Martine. You are one scary motherfucker. Where did you grow up?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. What happened to you? You're tired. I understand. Believe me.
Early.
We're all tired. All right. The new album, by the way, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱's new album, Covered, is in stores now. I'm excited for it because I think it's a wonderful album. I enjoy it. I've listened to it many times. 𝗦𝗵cie.
No.
Anna Paquin?
Anna who?
Anna Paquin from True Blood? Was that the girl?
No.
Now you're getting to all the bisexual actresses, you know.
Wanda Sykes?
No, it wasn't Wanda.
Too bad.
It was a while ago. We're going way back here.
Full make-out and everything. Naked.
Well, it was like, one of those things. Like I said, I had been drinking.
You pleasured her and she pleasured you?
I don't even remember.
Oh, you remember every detail. All right. You know what's weird? I heard a story about you. You talk about the song I Try, which was a huge hit for you.
Huge.
You were living, I guess, with the guy who was your husband, and when you wrote that song, you walked in. This is what I heard. You walked in to play it for them. You were excited. You wrote a song.
Yeah.
And he was watching, like, football on TV or basketball or something.
He's watching the Knicks.
The Knicks.
Yeah.
And you walk and go, hey, I wrote this great song. You start playing for him. He's like, yeah, good. Because he wants to hear the game.
Yeah, it was a playoff.
And you were annoying him with the song.
What are you going to do?
And that really affected you, right? Like that, you were like, oh, I guess it's not a very good song. It didn't do anything for him, right?
Yeah, that's why when my label was really excited about it, I thought, oh, no, that song is...
not that good. Huh?
Yeah. I was really shocked when it became popular.
Yeah, isn't it amazing when that like most artists can't recognize what's the commercial song?
Yeah.
You don't know.
No, I never know. I'm not the one to pick.
You probably think there were better songs that you've written that should have been a bigger hit.
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then when you write a song like I Try, suddenly you're in a quandary because you're like, well, I don't know what it was about that song that made everyone respond to it.
No, I still don't, because I always thought it was like the chorus was too wordy, Like most hooks are like 2-3 words.
And it was just so...
Something's in my ear.
What's in your ear?
Yeah, there's a sound. Something.
Commercial?
I don't know.
Oh, something's playing there.
It went away. No, so I didn't think it was a very good hook. So I really didn't. Like, when they put it out, I thought it was a big mistake,
Right, yeah. And then it goes... Where were you when you realized it was a big hit? Were you listening on the radio somewhere?
No, I was in the UK. We were touring, and so I had no idea. And then my manager called me, and he said, your song is #1.
Wow.
And I said, oh, what does that mean? And he said,
yeah, when do I get paid?
I know. He said, they play your song more than anybody else's. And I said, oh, that's cool, But then when I came to New York with my kids.
Yeah.
And we were at my son, we landed, and it was cold here, and he didn't have a coat, so we went to the Gap. And I got mobbed at the Gap.
Wow.
And that's when I knew that people knew who I was.
That fame is crazy, right? You went from being anonymous to famous, and it's like, whoa, one song.
I know. We had this. I just bought this really fly fur coat, And I was walking down the street with my little boy, and people were staring at me, and I thought, oh, my coat must be my coat must be awesome. Like,
people
I thought
love
they were checking out my coat.
I must look really good in this coat. Oh,
I know. It was a beautiful coat. So
was that the best feeling of your life? The idea that everyone knew your song?
Yeah, that was cool, because I wasn't expecting it,
Right.
Like, now you put a song out, and it's like, it's different, because it's supposed to do all this stuff, so.
Right. When you put out subsequent albums, and they weren't as big because you don't have that big hit, does that destroy you personally? I mean, did you get affected by that to the point that it made it hard for you to be an artist?
Only because people made such a big deal of it. I do a lot better in other parts of the world, so so my I think my career's been great, but people get all tripped out about when everything is about what you've done lately out here.
Right. Well, yeah, and I mean, I imagine the record companies will say, "Come on, you got to write another hit."
Yeah, they're all they get all freaked out, but I think we did good,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes I get too affected by everybody else's opinion.
Yeah, you do, because they get so freaked out about stuff you would have never thought about, you know?
Right.
Like, if they had never brought it up, I wouldn't never thought about
Don't you think
comparing the two.
Don't you think you would have been more liberated as an artist on your subsequent albums if you didn't have to worry about equaling the success of a hit song? I mean, that can just screw with your head.
Yeah, because once you get in the pressure is to do another hit, you know. But
Right.
when you do it the first time, you know, you're so excited, you know, that you finally can buy a car, you don't even care about all that other stuff.
Well, what people don't know about you is here you had kids, you had broken up with your husband, you didn't, before you had a hit song, you had to move back in with your parents.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was after. See, my husband and I separated when I was pregnant the third time.
Right.
I was 7 months pregnant when we broke up.
That's got to be a great feeling.
See ya.
I know.
Bye.
Yeah,
Be there for the delivery.
He's sending me home. He's like, you need to go back to your mom's house.
And so you went to your mom's house. That had to be the humiliation of humiliations because your mom's a teacher and she's probably very critical of you. And all of a sudden you're moving back in pregnant.
Yeah.
And you probably felt like a complete failure, I would imagine.
Yeah, it wasn't a great time. I actually told my mom I wanted to go back to school and maybe be a teacher or something.
Right.
I was going to go back to Kent State.
Oh, God.
So, but then right after I had Happy, I got offered a record deal. So
Right.
That's cool.
So it's a weird career. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
You know, all of a sudden you get lucky and you get a good hit song and you don't even know why. You know, you just don't even get it.
I know, I still don't.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, what can I tell you? I can't figure it out.
When she decided to do the covers, how did she, what made you choose Creep and the other songs on the album?
They got some good songs on there. Eurythmics, Radiohead, of course, you know.
Yeah, we did Metallica. We have, who else?
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that cover, too.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing Else Matters, I think you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That came out great.
Yeah.
We have a Kanye West song. What else is on there?
Do you have to get their permission when you do a cover version?
Only if you use parts of it. If you cover the whole song, then you just have to. It's fine.
Did you hear from anyone? Did you hear from Metallica and they say, "Hey, you sound pretty good there"? You know.
Yeah, the producer, Hal Wilner and Zoo produced the album, and Hal's really close with Metallica, so he said they loved it.
Yeah, I would think it's a compliment to an artist when someone of your stature would cover their song. You know, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well, Macy, you're a beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you. You're a beautiful man.
You don't have to say that.
I think so.
I know what I look like. But someday you're going to come in here and reveal that name to me.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me every filthy detail of what went on.
All right.
And you're going to reveal to me that woman was, and I figured it out now,
Who is it?
𝗏 Cox.
Oh, my goodness.
Right, Robin?
No.
You're
Yeah.
going to get me in trouble.
I'm telling you.
It wasn't 𝗏 Cox.
Anyway, so Macy Gray's new album. She's excited, and you should be excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's awesome.
And her band looks half asleep.
They want to go back to bed.
Yeah, that's it. Macy Gray's new album, Covered, is in stores now. Big tour.
With Seal.
With Seal.
Seal. Oh, I'd like to see what's going on there. What the hell's that guy out
He's
going?
beautiful.
He's beautiful, all right.
Good Lord.
Don't you think America was fascinated with Seal and Heidi Klum because she's like this white supermodel and Seal's this dark-skinned black man? All of a sudden, they couldn't get enough pictures of that couple. Don't you think that?
Because they were mixed? I don't know.
Yes. I think that's still like a big deal in this country.
But they take pictures of every couple. Every time
No.
somebody hooks up, they go crazy.
No, they don't. Not always.
They don't?
I mean, Seal?
I don't know if it's because of race, though. Do you think?
I think everything is race.
Everything probably is race.
Will you make a play for Seal at all? Will you try to come on to him one night when you're drunk and, hanging out with him?
Probably.
You probably will.
He's really gorgeous.
You would make love to him. If Seal comes into the dressing room, he says, look, we've been touring together. I've got a heavy load here. Heidi Klum is no longer with me.
Wait, what's a heavy load?
You know it. You, honey, you know. I don't have to.
Heavy load on what
You've been
level?
around.
Which heavy load?
The heavy load. And he says, listen, I got a thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take you to my bed. You would go, right?
Yeah, with my luck, I'll be on my monthly or something.
Wrong time, Seal.
That doesn't slow Seal down.
Okay.
Trust me. Seal will give it to you no matter what's going on. Oh, I'm on my monthly. That's all right, darling. We'll just put a towel down on this bed. No one needs to know. Good for you and Seal. You're a powerful couple. And see this beautiful woman around the country. If you want tour dates and information, go to 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗿.com. And this wonderful band she's put together as well.
These are the Sex Fiends.
The Sex Fiends. 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗿 and the Sex Fiends.
Sex Fiends.
And I will continue to Twitter with you. I will.
Yeah, that's Twitter.
We'll Twitter. And I wish you the best.
I wish you the best, too.
Yes, and I'm going to take a break.
I'm going to watch America's Got Talent.
Yeah, you got to watch it. You'll see. I'm the judge you'll agree with. You'll be like, wow, Howard's saying what I think.
So it's you. Who else?
Sharon Osbourne.
I don't remember the other two.
Come on.
All
Sharon
right,
Osbourne.
Sharon Osbourne, the one married to Ozzy.
Right.
And Howie Mandel, the comedian.
Oh, he's still on there.
He's still in there. I'm keeping him in for now.
Yeah.
And
you.
And me. And Nick Cannon is the host.
Right. Do you guys all get along?
Yeah, we get along well. As long as they listen to me.
Exactly.
There was one point in the judging, I just turned to them, and we had to now narrow it down to 48 people, and I said, you know, they were arguing with me, and I said, honestly, you guys have nice careers, but I am way bigger than both of you. and how could, I think I know a little more than you, so let's just end this fucking argument. You know.
What'd they say? I want to know what Sharon said to that.
You know what she said? She laughed. She could care less. She doesn't take me seriously at all.
Would you ever go on one of those shows, audition for like American Idol or The Voice or anything like that, if you were trying to get your career going now?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, when I was like doing my thing, I did everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. We played for 2 people once. I would do anything. I wouldn't even care.
Where do you go to play for 2 people?
Where were we? We were at some place in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Some little dive.
Little dive. And it's like you show up to play, and there's 2 people in the audience, and you just said,
Just
okay.
go on.
The show
None of my friends could get out that far. We didn't really have cars.
You know, Macy, in a way.
I think it was the bartender and the...
You know, Macy, in a way,
girlfriend.
those are the stories that define you, in a sense. You know, it's like some of these shows that like even America's Got Talent, some of them I've said, you know, you need to go out and get more experience. You need to go play in front of 2 people and see what that's like.
Yeah.
It does, you know, they talk about the Beatles in Hamburg, Germany, practicing night after night. They weren't the Beatles until they got all that practice in, you know?
Yeah.
You need some of that.
Seasoning.
Yeah, plus it's inspiring, gives you things to write about, you know.
At the time, you think it's shit, but it really is.
It toughens you up.
It does, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a tough broad.
I'm a tough broad.
Yeah. But you could be sensitive in bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like the night with that very famous actress. Oh, my God.
You're going to get me sued or beat up.
Sued?
Or something.
Nothing. You can't sue someone over love, my dear. Just remember
Yes,
that.
you can. That happens all the time.
You've been sued over love? All right, listen. I could talk to you all day.
Me too.
But
Keep talking.
keep going. Make it a marathon. 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗿, everyone. Get the album covered, and we'll be back right after these words. Thank you, Macy.
Macy.
Yes.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Again?
Keep bothering you. So what'd you think of Howard now that you got to sit down with him? And
Oh, I've always admired him a lot. He's really smart and he's funny and he has great hair. And he's tall. He's everything a man should be.
so you've done a bunch of interviews, being a musician throughout the years. How does he differ from everyone else that's interviewed you?
The cool thing thing about Howard is he can ask anything he wants. You know, he doesn't have to be like correct or anything. So I feel like he always asks people the questions, you know, that people really wanna know. That's why he's so famous. 'Cause, you know, he asks you things that no one else is gonna ask you. So people tune in to hear that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
A true original.
Absolutely, he is very original.
Did you feel nervous at all prior to the interview, or did he make you feel comfortable in that?
Before I was, because I hear like the way he goes at people sometimes, and I didn't know if I could handle that, you know. But he was really good to me.
You mentioned to me you weren't sure if you were ready for all the sex questions and all that stuff, but it seemed like he provoked those in a very humorous way. It didn't seem like you were offended or anything.
No, it was good. He made me really comfortable. I was fine.
It was nice meeting you, Macy. Thanks for coming down. Good luck with your new album.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, I'm J.D. Harmeyer, and I'm here to bring you another installment of Arrival Time with J.D. You might recognize this month's Miss Howard TV from a recent behind-the-scenes show episode, or from when she was interviewed by Howard Stern. She's a singer, songwriter, and girlfriend of Benji Bronk, but more importantly, she's the current Miss Howard TV for May 2012. Let's take a moment to get to know her a little better.
Hi, I'm Elisa Jordana, Miss Howard TV for May 2012, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm 27 years old and originally from New Jersey. You might remember me from being on the Stern Show a couple months back, where I performed some of my songs, I discussed my musical career, and talked about my friendship with the beautiful and amazing Benji Bronk. At the time, Benji and I were just friends, and to everyone's disappointment, he won me over and we've fallen in love. We are so happy. So now I'm living with Benji and things couldn't be going better. We love to goof around, we create music, and we're big animal lovers. So much that we're even thinking of opening up a hotel for dogs. Currently, Benji and I are working on an album and hope to have it out pretty soon. The Howard TV cameras actually came with us to the studio the other day and they filmed us recording. Here's some video of us recording our debut album.
Hey, Elisa and Benji here. We just arrived at Massive Music in New York City and we're ready to record our new single.
And we want you guys to come watch us record our song. It's called Haters. I think you're gonna like it. I hope you like it. Come watch us.
I'm gonna need forever and die. I can't believe I got into this thing. I wasn't even looking for love. I wanted to date you casually, casually. You say you know what love is. You say you wanna be famous. You say you had a song for me to sing. You know I'm gonna sing it. Cause I'm gonna have the haters. They're the ones that are gonna make us
What do you think?
Cool.
We're done. I think we're done. Are you happy? Yeah.
That's a wrap. What am I supposed to say? That's a wrap?
That's a wrap. So we just got finished recording our second single, Haters. We had a blast recording it, and we can't wait for you guys to hear it.
I hope you guys really like it. I think you guys like it. I fucking love it, so I hope you guys love it too. Thanks.
As you can tell, we had so much fun recording, and I'm looking forward to finishing the album. It's really coming together well, and Benji sounds awesome. All right, that's enough about me, but if you'd like to know more, you can follow me on Twitter at 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗿𝗱.
Wow, sounds like she has a bright future ahead of her. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you Miss Howard TV for May 2012, 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗿𝗱. Hello, Elisa.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You look so scared. It's okay.
I'm not scared. I'm very happy. I'm happy to be Miss Howard TV.
You look a little frightened. It's all right. It's okay.
Is there something I should be frightened about here?
No, it's just the usual Miss Howard TV look I get. They're always frightened of me.
Really?
Yes. All right. I guess if you're ready for my questions, I will give them to you. I always like to start off with politics. First question is, do you think the Buffett rule is a good policy, or is Obama just playing politics?
I think there's going to be a question like this. I love Obama no matter what he does.
Okay.
And so any policy that he has, I'm definitely for.
So you're in full support of the Buffett rule?
I'm very supportive. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
She supports the Buffett rule.
Yeah.
What is your favorite movie of all time?
I would like to say Muppets Take Manhattan.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
I love Kermit the Frog.
I see.
Anything he's in, I'll watch.
Is there any music in that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Music.
Muppets Take Manhattan. I watch that one. Next question. If you were a crayon, what color would you be?
I think I'd be pink. I love pink. My favorite color.
All right. No thank you.
Do you write these questions? These are questions?
I write them down on the card.
I'm just wondering if you think of them.
Sometimes I do.
They're good.
Trust me, the more dirtier ones are the ones that I think of. Next question. Who is your biggest life inspiration?
Let's see. My biggest life inspiration. I would say it's Benji. He inspires me every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
No,
all right, before Benji.
Before Benji.
Yeah. Obviously, Benji is your life inspiration now and forever.
Oh, like before like I met Benji?
Yeah, like BCBB, before Benji.
Okay, That's a good way to put it. My life inspiration. God, maybe Madonna. Yeah, I love Madonna. Yeah.
Alrighty. Next question.
What?
Would you rather lose your hair or your teeth?
Let's see. Oh, God. I think my hair. Yeah, because you can always get, like, fake hair.
Yeah, you can always get fake teeth, too.
That's true, but that would be, like, kind of painful. Like, hair, you could just put a wig on. Kind of easier.
You're a musician. Who, in your opinion, who is the worst popular musician out there today?
The worst one?
Yes.
Huh. Oh, my God. I wouldn't want to say that about anybody because I wouldn't want anybody to say that about me.
Come on.
I really wouldn't. Let's see, a musician. Let's gotta be somebody that pisses me off. God. You know what? If somebody's like famous, they can't be that bad. If they get to the top 10 and you know who they are.
I'm not a Justin Bieber fan.
Okay, I don't think he's bad. You think he's bad? You think his songs are bad? You don't like singing them?
No, I don't actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't name me like any Justin Bieber songs. You know
I can name you Justin Bieber songs.
All right, well, obviously it caught
your
ear enough.
I watch TV for Christ's sake.
I know, but I mean, if you're on TV, you're singing. People know who you are. You can't.
All right, you're copping out the answer. All right, now we're moving on to Benji-related material. Okay. First Benji-related question. How old is Benji?
35. 35. What?
Did he tell you he was 35?
No, he's just 35.
How do you know he's 35?
Because I just know.
How do you know?
It's known. Everybody knows it. You could Google it. You could see.
Okay. No, other places say he's in his 40s.
No, he's not. Why would you think that?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
All right.
I hate that, like false rumors.
That could be a false rumor. That is 35. If you had to describe Benji to someone, what celebrity would you say Benji looks like?
He's like a mix between like Bradley Cooper and actually Brad Pitt. Yeah, Brad Pitt because of his eyes. Let's see. Yeah, he's like a combination. Yeah, a little bit like James Franco, like Ben Affleck. Also, every time I used to look at him and think like Ben Affleck.
Okay.
There's a couple pictures where he looks like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. All right. There's so much bullshit in that answer.
What do you? How so?
Whatever you say.
How so?
Okay.
What?
Okay, if you morphed all those people together,
get
then
Benji.
maybe you'll get Benji.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying.
So if it's just Bradley, okay.
No, not like Bradley Cooper, like by himself. Like, but I'm saying like Bradley Cooper's eyes, Brad Pitt's body, like all. You just put the parts together and you get Benji.
Brad Pitt's body.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who is the least attractive person on this staff? On the Howard
why
Stern
could you
staff?
ask me that? Why would I do that? I could never do
private time
that.
with JD, and I ask what I
you
want.
ask everybody this question?
No, but I ask you that question.
My first answer was not a nice answer. I don't want to give it.
Just give
no,
it.
No, I don't want to do it.
We want
I will
honesty.
not do it.
This is private time with JD. We get honesty here.
Well, my first instinct was to say like the person that says something bad about me, but you know what? I'm going to take the high road and not say that about that person. But that's the person I was thinking of first, but I don't even believe that.
So, Lisa G, we'll put up there.
I mean, that's what I was going to say, but I changed my mind and I will not say that.
Okay, well,
I don't actually believe that.
What is the most disgusting thing Benji has done in front of you?
Disgusting thing Benji's done. I mean, it really disgusts me that he won't take any clothes off. That's disgusting to me. That really disgusts me. It's upsetting because, he expects me to be, nude, and then he